All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Mom on Purpose TV, where we seek to future moms that are working in their purpose, doing it big, all while raising kids and living a quality life. So today we are featuring Lanise and Janine, and they are founders of Wife.Mom.Entrepreneur, and their motto is the juggle is real, but you can have it all. Hey, Lanise and Janine, how are y'all doing?
Hey, we're good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your night, to speak with me so we can learn more about how to be a mom on purpose. So I have a lot of awesome questions for you that I would like to ask. But first, what does a mom on purpose mean to you?
A mom on purpose to us, we really basically feel that a mom on purpose is being there for your kids, showing them that you love them, showing up at school rehearsals, events, things like that. Like that's what being a mom on purpose is. Because you could have a kid and not do any of those type of things, but to be a mom on purpose means purposely, like I'm putting the effort forward to raise an amazing child and be all I can be as a mom.
Yes, I love that. I love that.
Yes. And raising a mom on purpose, you can always go back to like excerpts in our book, Bad Parent, Guilt Be Gone, and Bad Parent. We have a section called Guilt Be Gone because at times when you are a wife, mom, entrepreneur, sometimes you feel bad as a parent. So you go back to Guilt Be Gone, and that'll help you, get rid of the guilt and know that you're purposely doing this for your child. So you go back to being a mom on purpose because everything you do surrounds your family, surrounds your husband, surrounds your children. So yeah, that's pretty much what mom on purpose means for us.
See, you mentioned your book, and that really leads right into my next question for you. And I love that you address that in your book as well, like keeping your purpose before you, but like not having that guilt and understanding this is bigger than me. This is something that I'm leaving to my kids. Like, what are we teaching our kids? And they can grow up and learn that they do not have to put their life on hold and they can strive for what they believe in, but just make sure that they keep their family important, like keep them first and still pursue your dreams. Like we can do that in so many articles, social media posts, all of that says like the opposite, to where it doesn't allow moms, give them the permission to pursue a goal, without someone saying, well, what about your kids? That's like the first question that people ask, what about your kids? So what challenges have you faced being a mom on purpose, and what led you to write your book, write your Wife Mom Entrepreneur book that addresses just that?
Well, I don't think it was really the challenges that made us write the book. I think it was more of our reason was we did it. Wow, we made a 6-figure company out of nothing, and we want to share that. So it wasn't really the challenges. It wasn't because of the challenges.
More to inspire other women, because we know that so many women get intimidated or are intimidated by actual people looking down on them being a mom and being an entrepreneur and feeling like, oh, you can take this time out to do this with your child and things of that sort. So yeah, it was more of an inspiration to inspire women and to encourage them and let them know that you can juggle it all. You can actually have it all.
Yes.
That being a mom, okay, now my life is on hold and I can't do this and I can't do that. You still can definitely pursue all your dreams while being a mom.
That's so awesome. And I love that you guys really do a step-by-step. And one of the things, like one of the methods that you teach the readers to learn about is using the ATM system to learn how to follow their purpose and also how to pursue a goal. Can you tell us some more about that?
Okay, so the ATM system is exactly what it sounds like. It's your automated, what is it called? Automated teller machine. When you see an ATM, when you think of the word ATM, you automatically think about withdrawing money or depositing money from an ATM. So if you have money on your mind with your goal, you're going to make sure you get into the ATM. So that's how the ATM system came about. We apply that to everything we do in once we have our goals together, we apply the ATM method to it, and we just keep going. That's it.
You know, that's something that I'm definitely taking heed in learning how to apply that as well, like in the things that I invest in. So that insight that you provide in your book and in your mission, like you have how do you turn like a nonprofit with 6-figure generating, and how do you strive
with no funding, with no funding.
Yeah, with no funding. I saw that. I was like, no grants, no. I'm like, you know, like it's possible. And
we don't have no grants.
Not one
grant.
Like I love that, you know, the drive is needed, the bravery that's also needed in taking steps forth and making sure that, look, I'm gonna make this work. What are the steps to do? And investing and using that ATM system and pursuing your goals and living what you guys actually teach people to learn about. Your book is like, that's truly really touches on those key points that are needed for each mom to live on purpose. So that's awesome. Like that leads me, like another thing that we also talk about is, you know, reaching our goals. How do you find time to raise your kids? You know, how do you find the time? Like you just totally don't spend time, you know, raising your kids. But what do you do to figure out, I won't say balance, because your family will always outweigh your goals and dreams. But how do you juggle? Yeah, right. How do you juggle? The juggle is real, right? So how do you do that where you integrate it to have it where it's integrated to where you're healthy and you're not overwhelmed, but you also make time out for your what's important for you as far as your family?
Yeah, inclusion. I think for the most part is including them in your day-to-day things. Like for the most part, when we started out and we was out there hitting the pavement, we would bring our children with us because we was every bit of the organization. We was the low level, high level management. We was all parts because we had to play all staff parts, positions. So we would bring our children out and they would disseminate the flyers. They would run up in the beauty parlors. They would go with us to the community board meetings and things of that sort. With the attendance, like I know for me, I include my husband and turn it into a lunch date. Come on, let's go downtown, let's handle this business and then go have lunch. So now you get to see what I'm doing. It also includes you, there's no exclusion. We get to spend time, but I still get to do my work.
Right. I love that.
The most for us. Yeah, we include our family in a lot of in a lot of the things we do.
I love that. I love that so much. And that's something that people have to understand. They don't, like a lot of moms don't understand how to integrate their family in what they do because they feel like, oh, my kids are too young or they won't understand. And, you know, and I think that you guys applying that to what you do is very important to raise that as what, like how you do that. And I really value that because a lot of people do not, they miss that point of learning how to include their family. And another point is that you won't be so, like, you won't feel so guilty. You know, because when you have to do something, everyone understands like, oh man, you know, I went on a lunch date with my boo and, you know, now she has a meeting that's coming up. And I know that what she's doing, she means business. She's serious about this. This isn't just
a better understanding. Yeah. It gives them a better understanding of what you're doing. They don't have to figure out your life.
Right.
So they truly understand, okay, this is important. You need to make it to this meeting, because sometimes including them, they get to see other people inviting you to do other things. So now, you know, I have to make it to such and such event to support, you know, things of that sort. We also invite our husbands out to the event. So if it's a gala that we need to dress up, babe, let's go. We going out for the night, you know?
Yeah.
So it's work and play, because, you know, at the galas, you have to network, you have to do this, create partnerships, try to establish collaboration. So now you get to see what it is that you're actually doing, and you get to hang out and enjoy life with your wife.
I love it. I love it. And with that, I know that there's a lot on your plate at times, and it could be some days where you're like, oh my gosh, this day is the longest day of my life, and it's probably not even 11 a.m. because of the things that you have to do, and a lot of late nights and a lot of early mornings, I'm sure that you guys have to endure. So how do you overcome, like, say you have those moments where you just feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Like, how do you manage that? What do you do to kind of keep yourself motivated to continue to strive and not I say not be so overwhelmed, like, meaning, yes, you're gonna have moments of overwhelm, but like not staying in that space to where you just, where it leads you to just shut down. How do you keep going?
You have to take me time serious. You cannot have a whole list of things to do. Like, one of the things that we have and we speak about in our book is we have a to-do list. Mm-hmm. Everything, you have to brain dump everything on that to-do list.
Yes.
Organize it and get to what you can get to when you can. You have to jump in and do me time. Me time is so important. I don't care what's going on. You need to take a break. Mm-hmm. And relax yourself and regroup. You have to regroup. You have to regroup. No, the minute we feel overwhelmed with anything, Janine will call me and say, look, my brain is scrambled. I'm going to lay down. And that's what it's going to be. And I'll be like, child, I'm going to go pour me a glass of wine. And I'm going to sit down. We will pick this back up later on tonight or tomorrow morning. You have to take me time seriously because you will become burned out. I don't want success and to be burned out. I don't want to be successful and look 50 years old and I'm not 50 yet. So you have to take, it's so important. It's so important to take me time. You cannot allow what you're trying, your goal to get you crazy. You cannot.
Yes. So we must take time out for ourselves. Yeah. And y'all look so good. So we know y'all taking time out for yourselves. Popping.
I love yourself. You have to love yourself.
We love our me time. Really get us motivated and get us back on track when we do become overwhelmed. It's our job because we know it's not just about us. We have employees. So if we become overwhelmed, we get burnt out and now we can't function. That means your whole organization is in an uproar.
Right.
Livelihood that's at stake because if you go down, your organization goes down. I think that more than likely keeps us motivated because it's not just about us. We also provide a serious service to parents in at-risk community. So if we go down, the organizations go down, it defeats the purpose and mission. We're no longer of a service to the community that we promised to serve. We're no longer serving our mission if we burnt out. So yeah, we definitely take our me time so that we can definitely execute our mission and be there for the people that we promised to be there for.
Right. And that goes right into, if you do not take care of yourself, everything else will not be as purposeful or as fulfilled as it needs to be to serve the benefit that is greater than us, you know, and we have to understand that. So all of you viewers out there, you have to really understand to live your life on purpose, meaning you can still do everything that you need to do, but make sure you take time out for yourself. And do not forget about making that list. Dump everything out on that list. Identify what matters most.
Prioritize.
If you get to that, and if you get to what matters most, and you still have a few tasks or some things that are hanging out there, let it wait till tomorrow. The world will not end.
Right.
And you would be more refreshed. So Janine, you know, one of the things about taking a nap or just resting, you know, to regroup is that in Ariana Huffington with her Thrive that she has, Thrive Global, it talks about sleeping your way to success, which means just going to sleep when you're tired. Like when you're at that point where you need to take a nap or go really just rest. She recommends that people are better when they actually rest, and so they won't get to burnout.
Yeah,
so, you know, and the glass of wine, Lanise, that's good for your blood circulation too. So I recommend that, you know, do a little bit of both. Have a glass of wine.
I drink the wine and I go to sleep.
Yes,
Lanise, you know, right? It don't take much.
Beauty rest, she's gonna get that rest.
Yes, I get my rest. I do not play with my sleep.
Yes,
I am the sleep queen. I go to bed. I go to bed. I don't play with sleep.
I'm glad you raised that so people can know that you guys do sleep. Yeah, there's some moments where there are late nights and mornings, but you guys sleep, and people have to understand that. And we, again, it's always, we get so distracted by what what appears to be when you see like Beyonce stay up for 4 days straight for a video shoot.
Did you see my? I did a post a while back ago. A couple of weeks ago, Beyonce's 24 hours is not my 24 hours. We don't have the same lifestyle.
I remember that. Yes. And it was so true. That was good.
Like I can't, it drives me crazy to see people like us. Like you can aspire to be like someone, but you got to be real. She has a team that holds her together. So if you don't have that same team that she has, baby, we don't have the same time. No.
Right.
We don't. Like let's keep it realistically. Let's look at life real. Like, we don't have our hours. We don't. You have to rest. You have to.
The only commonality is that the time itself is the same, but what you can do in that time with the resources and the foundation. She has a nutritionist that can help her be healthy when staying that late. So
Blue got a team of maids. Blue got babysitters.
Right?
You know what I mean? Beyonce ain't got to run and go pick up her kid if your child is sick. You know, she don't have to deal with those type of things. Our 24 hours are not the same. No way.
And that blog will be featured in the notes too, so you guys can reference that as well, all the viewers out there for our Mom on Purpose TV session. So I want to know, like, what are some encouraging last words that you would like to provide to the viewers out there on how to be a mom on purpose?
You want to answer? I guess we both could share.
So, encouraging words. Don't give up on your dream. Everything is possible. The juggle, like we say, the juggle is real, but you can have it all. It's not impossible. You cannot compare your beginning to someone 7 years in their business. You have to be realistic about things. You have to set goals, and you have to stay consistent, and you need a team. Like if you can collaborate, I mean, that's the best thing to do is collaborate. And I don't know everything. Janine doesn't know everything. There's other women out there that may be able to do things that you cannot do that will be an asset to what you're doing. Collaborate. Reach out to that sister and say, hey, what's up? You know, I'm trying to do this. You're trying to do that. Let's get together. You know, we work. We win as a team. You know, so that is something that I would definitely say to the women out there. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Check your surroundings. Make sure you're around people that are positive and motivating you. You know, people energy exchanges all the time, and if you're around miserable people, hey, you're gonna be eventually you're gonna be miserable. They're gonna so that's something that's really important. That
keep good company.
Keep good company. Keep good company.
People that's gonna uplift you. People that's gonna encourage you. And another thing that's just as important, don't be afraid to ask questions.
Woo, that's a good one.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't feel that, I'm going to look stupid. There's no...
They're right there.
Anyone who asks a question that makes you more intelligent than anyone, because you're trying to find out and you're not afraid to learn.
Yes.
Always learn. Be a lifetime student. Be a lifetime student. Because in business, you're always learning. Things change so often. Like first started in Department of Health, who governs our organization, the rules were this way. The minute you put down that book and you don't keep up with regulations, policy changes, things of that sort, always keep yourself abreast with what your area of interest is. Always keep learning, keep asking questions. Don't be afraid to go out and get a mentor. You know, we don't know it all. So yeah, just never be afraid to ask questions and don't stop learning.
I just love the commonalities in our messages that we spread across our community. And it's in a high value for you two to provide this insight for us to continue to strive and to learn and understand and believe, you know, that if there is power in partnerships and really surrounding yourself around the right people. And another thing, a lot of moms, they're like, well, how do you know if you're around the right person? You'll know.
You will definitely know.
Your life begins to change. Your perception, the way you think and see things begins to change.
Yes.
You know, the conversations that you share with your friends, when you start hanging around people different and uplifting and encouraging, that's in a place where you want to be, the conversations you used to have with your other friends, it kind of becomes interesting.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Oh, this is so powerful. So I love this. And before we wrap it up, which is so sad because I love this session with you two, Lanise and Janine, straight out there from Harlem. So they're coming all the way from Harlem. We're interviewing virtual. And I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. I don't know if y'all knew that already. Yeah, so little country girl, I think, with all the y'alls in the interviews. You can hear it. But I am so grateful.
Yes, we say y'all.
Okay, good. Okay.
We don't carry it out. We just say y'all.
Yeah, I just dragged it out, and it sounded so normal. Yeah, you're like y'all, short and sweet. I'm like y'all, no.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? Another thing too, like, if a woman, a wife, mom, entrepreneur picks up our book, everything is in there for them. How to be happy. Life support, how to establish partnerships and collaborations. Like, our organization was built solely off of partnerships. We made it to those 6 figures solely off of establishing various partnerships.
Yeah, that's a key one right there. It's power in partnerships.
Yes, it's power in partnerships. So you definitely pick up the book. Like, everything is in the book.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do like a video review of my take on the book, and I do this neat little thing with mapping, and I definitely want to do that on my review of the book. Hold on, let me stop talking so y'all can see a close-up shot of the book. Y'all say something so they can see y'all.
Yes, get this book. Okay, this is your handbook. This is your wealth building guide for wife mom entrepreneurship. 23 tips and lessons to juggling it all. You can have it all. Do not become discouraged. Do not get intimidated by life. You can do it all. You can have it all. Know that you can. You can have the husband. You can have the children. And you can have the business. You can have it all.
Yeah.
Handbook. This is your wealth building guide to building legacy, to keeping a happy husband, to being a happy wife, and being a happy mom, and just keeping your vision, your purpose alive. Do it.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to get the collection plate and pass it around virtually, so you guys. I'll send it y'all's way by PayPal. So the top lessons that we learned today in our Mom on Purpose episode with Wife Mom Entrepreneur, founded by Lanise and Janine, is that you have to invest in yourself and your goals, and take the time out to take time for yourself. But also invest in the right things. There's power in partnerships. So make sure that you're cognizant of who you surround yourself around, and really ask yourself at the end of the day, the people that I interacted with, do they add value? How did they help me in working towards my goal? And if they were not of benefit, then that's a social friend. And while you're reaching for your goals and dreams, you're going to have to decrease that time with those people that do not add value, because you have to use your time wisely. So make sure y'all keep that in mind, using that ATM system. Get the book so you can read that. Also, on the next part is inclusion. Include your family in your goals. Include them in the ideas that come about on the table. Even give them the floor, the space to provide insight. You know, that and that's something that we're learning tonight. Of just include them. Even if you can't figure out how to include them, they can't do like packaging stuff or writing proposals, you know, doing things like that. Just include them, and you'll figure out unique ways that they can see you in action. Even if you're a speaker, you go out and you speak at events, they can hang out in the crowd. No one is going to tell your family to get out. And if they do, you can just walk out with your family, you know, and they just missed out. So, you know, no one's going to tell your family no when they see that they're there for you. And that's something that it took me a while to understand. And I really pray that this Mom on Purpose TV episode has jump-started you to understand that, hey, let me just include my family on it. So that way, when you do have those meetings where it absolutely has to be just you and your team going into the meetings, everyone knows what is happening. Everyone kind of has they're more understanding of it, but you also feel less guilty because you have included them in the things that you can include them in. So make sure you remember that. And the last one, we have to take time for yourself, but also be encouraged. Be encouraged. Do not give up on your dreams, and don't compare your beginning to someone's ending. And I'll add to that: don't compare your insides to somebody else's outsides. So if we get caught up looking at these final results of this behind the scene that has occurred, we see the final results on Instagram, we see the final results on Facebook, we see nothing but the perfect pictures, and we are guilty of that. How many times have we posted a selfie, ladies out there? How many times have we done it and we only put the one that we really like the most? You don't put the ugly one where one eye is smaller than the other. So you got to make sure that you remember that it applies with goal setting. It applies with life. Every time you see someone reach a goal, there was a lot of work that was done behind that. It did not just happen magically. And the process that you're going through now is a part of the process to get to where you need to go. So thank you for making sure to remind us and let us know how to be a mom on purpose, how to live without guilt, and how to just strive forward by investing in our different areas of life. So straight out of Harlem, we got the Wife.Mom.Entrepreneur team. Get the book, and we need to make sure that we get the book and support it, provide reviews, because that's where the value really lies, is in the reviews. And so I've been with reviews and just interacting with people that have bought the book. And so just saying, hey, I want to learn more about, what's going on. And so you'll see a purchase tonight. So I can actually get it too. This is off of reviews. That's big. When you hear about a person's book and you know more about the book before you even got to read it,
Yes.
that's when you know it's purposed. And that's something we have to support each other. And that's another point to even add. Support each other. If you can't support your fellow sister, you will not succeed.
That's right.
It's that, it's that give and get type of thing.
Yes.
And if you're not sowing in a lot of support for other people and genuine happiness for other people that are striving to reach their own goals, you won't reap anything. Like you'll be frustrated. So we want to make sure that we have your contact information available, and let us know how we can connect with y'all and learn how we can purchase your book as well.
You can purchase our book on our website. It's wifemomentrepreneur.com. We're on Instagram and on Facebook at Wife.Mom.Entrepreneur.
Got it. And that will also be in the notes below on this feed. And we are going to do our outro dance. Thank you so much for joining me. And thank you so much.
It was a pleasure.
Yes, a pleasure.
Yeah, we enjoyed it.
I'm trying to find our gold, and so we can do our hopefully it doesn't come up with the ad. You know how YouTube is. It won't let you be great sometimes.
Gotta make their money too.
Here we go. We're gonna play it loud. So all y'all have a good day. Thank you, Lanise. Thank you, Janine. I'll see you later on the next Mom on Purpose episode. Bye-bye.
Good night.